Hi guys, I know I haven't posted in so long and you have my apologies. I've been very sick. I was sick for a good while and starting to get back to normal now, and I figured I would take this opportunity, this day, being as what a sad day that it is, to get on here and just say hi to everybody and just God bless Shanann, Bella, Cece, and Nico. Obviously we're all thinking about them today and every day for that matter, but today is extra hard, and I can't imagine, her family and close friends what they're feeling today, and they're all in my thoughts. I had told you guys I knew what I was going to talk about in my next video, and what that was going to be was just my take on different murders and how their mental capacities operate and what goes through their mind. And I still want to get into that a little bit, and how I think Chris Watts is very different than the murderers that I've seen in the past. I think I've said this before. I'm not sure that he even is a murderer. I don't know that he actually killed anybody. My belief on that, it kind of goes back and forth sometimes. My gut tells me that he didn't actually kill anybody, but I still don't. I'm not 100% on any given theory. Kind of what I wanted to delve into, though, was give you guys an example of a couple of them off the top of my head that I can think of. I had it's interesting to look and see the differences in people that are capable of killing another human. For example, I had one case of a guy that murdered somebody in an apartment complex. She was a young lady in her early 20s. But I believe that she was supplying him drugs, and I can't recall exactly what kind of drugs, but he went to her one night to get more, and she refused to give them for one reason or another. And basically he took the claw and up a hammer and beat this poor woman to death. And then after it was all over, he got on the phone, he called 911. He said, I just killed this girl, yada yada. The cops got there, and he laid down in the grass in the front of the apartment and waited for them to arrest him. He confessed it all. He was extremely remorseful. I took a part in the trial a few of the days. You can see the remorse in his face. You could see the guilt and the awfulness. He had an addiction, and he needed to feed that addiction that night, and he couldn't, and that was how he reacted. Unfortunately, I can't say that I relate to it at all, because I don't, but I can see the why, I guess, is more of what I'm going for. Why he did what he did. Not that it was something that I would do or something that anybody normal would do, but that's what he did, and he, I'm sure, regrets it to this day, and this was 20 plus years ago. And then I'll give you another example. There was a young man who had a relation in the prosecutor's office at the time. His mother worked for the prosecutor's office in the victim witness division, and sorry, there's a car going by. I had just had a big function for one of the judges that got elected, and he happened to be at my table at dinner 2 weeks prior to this. But he actually killed his girlfriend, who was only 15 years old at the time, and then he proceeded to take her body and burn it in their backyard. They had a large backyard, and he took it out and burned her body, this poor 15-year-old girl, for virtually no reason. But what I'm getting to is, when he was in court, he had absolutely no remorse. He laughed when things were said. He smiled at the reporters. It was absolutely disgusting. This is a person who absolutely felt nothing. If he felt anything at all, it would have been proud of what he had done. There was, like I said, no remorse, nothing. And kind of what I'm getting at here is that I've seen very different killers in my time of, mostly in my time of working for the prosecutor before I went into the private field. it's just, I've seen the different reactions after the fact and the way that they processed what they had done, and and those are basically the two. You could always tell the ones that are remorseful and the ones that actually were under the influence or did something, you know, that they regretted or whatever, and the ones that virtually just like to kill people. It's very sad. It's very sick. And what I'm getting at here is Chris Watts was neither of these things. I don't believe he's remorseful. I mean, I can't say that because I go back and forth on that too. Sometimes I think he does feel regret. Sometimes I think he just feels sorry for himself. But I just don't believe that he's a killer. And I don't know. I don't really know that anybody can just flip a switch and kill somebody one day, let alone their own wife and pregnant wife and daughters. I just have a really hard time believing that now. I absolutely 100% believe that he let it happen, allowed it to happen, maybe wanted it to happen. But the good part of me doesn't believe he did it. And seeing, like, those are just two examples of things that I've seen, murder cases that I've helped prosecute. But there's, I don't know, I don't even really know how to put it into words, but there's the things that I've seen and been a part of so many times over. This just doesn't fit. I just don't understand or believe that just having an affair with a woman can make you snap and kill your whole family. Now, like I said, I've said this before, he's right where he should be and will hopefully be the rest of his life, barring some kind of crazy change. I don't think he's going to be going anywhere, and he shouldn't be. He allowed this to happen, if nothing else. But I kind of wanted to get into that a little bit to just give you guys a little insight on different types of murderers. There are some that are if they could turn back the clock and do things over, they absolutely would not do it again. And then there's the other ones like the man that burned his girlfriend's body. They're proud of what they've done. They think it's funny that people are crying their eyes out. They think it's funny that they took this loved human being from their family. Like I said, I don't feel like Chris Watts fits either of those. It's just interesting to look at it from that perspective and think, you know, did he really do this or did he not? Like, I just don't see it. I don't see how somebody like him, I'm not saying that it's not possible, because anything is possible, unfortunately, in this world. People can flip a switch, and I've seen that happen too. But I don't know. It's just been weighing on my mind for a while, and I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little insight into that, into what I've seen, and how I kind of go back and forth about everything. It's confusing to me. Today is a very sad day. It was the first thing I thought of when I woke up today. I pray they're at peace, and I hope that Chris CW feels a little extra heavy today in his heart. I don't know if it's possible, but I mean, it's just such an incredible tragedy, and it hurts my heart to think about it. My prayers, my thoughts, my love are with the family today, on both sides, because let's face it, guys, I mean, both families lost. You know, the Watts lost their son, they lost their grandbabies, the Ruseks lost their beautiful daughter and their beautiful granddaughters, and everybody lost here. Nobody won anything, they all lost. And let's just keep them in our prayers tonight, and wish them love and peace. I will be posting, hopefully, I haven't posted in weeks, I know that, and like I said, I apologize. I will be posting another video here soon, hopefully, you know, by the weekend. There's a few things that I wanted to go over with you guys and chat with you about. So I apologize for the scenery. I am in no condition to get in front of the camera tonight. I want to also say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to me, that has viewed my videos. You have all, I mean, for the most part, I can't say all, but it's the YouTube world. It can be brutal, as I figured out, which is another kind of another reason why I took a break. There was a lot of negativity I needed to veer away from for a while. When I first posted, I didn't expect to get as many people seeing my video. I was more doing it to rant and over my feelings on the case, and it ended up getting a little bigger than I expected, and I wasn't prepared for some of the horrible negative comments, so my mental state needed to take a break from that as well, and then I got sick. So but I will be posting another video hopefully by the weekend, because I have a few things that I wanted to talk about with you guys. And like I said, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos, for sending me kind words, the ones that have. It really makes my heart happy, and it makes me see that there's still such good in the world and such sweet, kind people. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful evening, night, whatever it is where you're at. I send you my love, and I will talk to you all soon. Good night.